Hello! How's everybody doing? I hope the simulator picks up on the screen. It's kind of showing a dark screen right now. Not sure what's going on there. There we go. All good now. Yeah, Danny, welcome. It's been a while, I guess, since we saw you on a live stream. Welcome again. So, officially, let's do a sound check, and Captain Megaxenon, Hug, Koshik, Moda45, Danny, welcome to the stream. It's great to have you guys again. Sort of a chilly Sunday here in Indiana. I hope you have a better weather than I do. It's sunny, but it's chilly. Water, hi, welcome to the stream. I believe this is your first time joining. Oh, you can't see me again? Ugh, Moda45, I don't know what to say about this. Let me just look around a little bit and try to locate you guys. Okay. Oh, thanks for joining. No problems. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Just a little bit of context. We just started this world tour and trying to go around the world, Wouter. In the stream, we are asking 2 questions. Whoever answers the questions correctly, one of them gets to choose the aircraft we are flying in the next stream, and the other one selects the destination from where we land. So I see Megaxenon, I see Popcorn Chicken, that's Moda45, I think. So maybe I'm not visible on your screen, but I see you, I guess. Yeah, maybe you need to back up a little bit to see the name, Modo. But, by the way, the add-on you shared sounds interesting, like the seasons in Microsoft Flight Simulator, fall colors and everything. We are going to cruise at 6,000 feet today. That's what SimBrief thinks. So we might climb a little bit higher, depends on how we feel about it, but initially it's going to be 6,000. That's okay, Hug, we'll be around. USA East. Oh, look at that. Pink interior, or is it like a texture problem? Looks like it's not rendering properly. That's interesting. I found this fictional Air Canada Jazz livery, which is very fictional. They don't operate with Grand Caravans, but yeah. Oh, you're using it now? You already purchased? I haven't checked the screenshots. I will after the stream, but it sounds like an interesting add-on. And I just read about that a little bit. I think it's adding more 3D models of trees and whatnot to give more variety in the vegetation, I guess. But anyway, should we jump into the cockpit, guys? Koshik is starting his sim, so he'll be around in a little bit. Hug is changing the server, so we'll wait for them. But we can, in the meantime, try to set up our aircraft. Because we will be entering a flight plan. So, and this aircraft, man, it's been ages since I flew this. So it's gonna be a learning curve for me as well, okay? So I'm going to try to remember how to start this thing up, and we might just have some hiccups there as well. But I know we need to turn the batteries to on, and then the avionics to see the screen, so that's all good. CDI, we will just use the GPS source. Wind information is there, so no need to worry about that. And let's go and enter our flight plan, shall we? I know I just set some of the screenshots to get closer. Okay, this looks better. Alright, where is my flight plan briefing? By the way, Modoc 45, did you solve the problem with Volanta? I'll keep the chat over here so that I see you guys and what you are telling me, but yeah. Let's enter the flight plan. So FPL, and then we'll click that, scroll down, and then rotate that knob, hit there, and we will enter using our keyboard. Actually, I will enter using my keyboard. It's easier that way. We are currently at Charlie Yankee Delta Foxtrot, the last airport we landed in last stream, Deer Lake in Newfoundland, Canada, I guess. It's still Newfoundland. Model 45, correct me if I'm wrong, please. Right, so yeah, we are waiting, Koshik. I haven't set the aircraft yet, so no worries. We will be departing from runway 7, so that's our origin. Destination, and let's select that. Let's select the icon. Yep, there we go. I am connected to Volanta, if that's what you are asking. Yes, and we are going to Charlie Yankee Golf Romeo. Isle de la Madeleine. So that's, I guess, French. Oh, it's Quebec, so we are going to Quebec. Okay, thanks for that, Moto 45. And interestingly now, we are going to land to runway 07. This is going to be an RNAV approach, okay? And on the en route, we only have, I believe, one waypoint that I posted to the description. That is OLABO. Let's enter that. Yep, that is our waypoint. Just one, and that's it. From here, all we need to do is, we don't have any arrival. It's a direct into the runway. All we need to do is just select the procedure. Alright, let's just clear that. Procedures, select approach, and that's going to be RNAV, GPS runway 7. We can do a visual too. Now the NXI supports visual approaches and you can select those, but we'll try the RNAV. If it doesn't work, we'll just do the visual, because I'm not sure. I haven't tried RNAV with the NXI yet. So let's select that. Our transition is emblem. And the minimums, let's just enter those two. According to the chart, our minimums is 546. So let's turn this to parametric. Let's go side, and that's 547. So we'll just do 550. Round it up. There we go. All right, from here, we'll just load this for now. And that's it. We have the flight plan in place. From there, I think we are ready to discuss the other stuff. Yep, that's spelled. You can't. Oh, interesting. So, is that the default nav data model? Hi, Captain Megaxenon. How are you doing? How are things in Norway? I am using Navigraph nav data Moto 45. That might be why. So I'm not sure if it's a missing waypoint in the default nav data, because it is spelled correctly. Yes, OLABO, as you see here in magenta. Okay, no worries. I'll give you the heading. You'll fly the heading. How does that sound? We'll fix that. It's the heading to OLABO is 259 after we depart. press the MFD button. Yeah, if it's the default nav data missing this waypoint, that could be it. But let's try to start our engines, shall we? So I'm gonna do this out of memory. I know we turn the fuel boost pump to on, and in fact we have to turn the fuel tanks to on. This aircraft has a gravity fed fuel system. Oh, bad weather and snow. It's already started snowing there. Oh wow. Alright, so we will then, did we turn the starter to on? No, not we haven't yet. So that's the starter and that's the ignition. So it will start spooling, right? So we have to go full RPM. Oh, not that one. That one right there. And when we get to, I think, there, we'll just move this to idle and we'll just move the mixture to low idle. And there you go. It's an engine start there. It's quite simple, sometimes hard to remember, but I think it was good. So for those of you who are just starting, full prop RPM, when the engine starts and you see 13 here, idle, and then low idle on the mixture, and that is the engine start. Cool, so that is done. Our engines are running. Oh, quite loud though. How is the sim sound, guys? Is it too loud for you? I can just adjust the volume a little bit. Okay, Modo, I'll give you the heading. It's showing 259 for now, and that's on the PFD as well. Like you see here, direct track 259. So after takeoff it says 259, so I'm not sure, I haven't checked the turn where we are turning after takeoff, but yeah. Okay, so from here we'll turn the avionics to on, boost pump goes back to normal, and then I think we can now turn off the starter because we have an engine start, ignition goes back to normal, and that's all the stuff we need to do for the engines. I think we can, yeah, we are already, yep, we can drop the throttle a little bit. We don't need to spin the prop that much. We can adjust that right there, and we'll go full mixture prior to takeoff. So the fuel, I haven't checked how much fuel we are departing with. 50%, I think that should be enough. We can cheat and go 70% just to be on the safe side. What you guys think? I'm gonna do that regardless before we take off. Okay, so altitude, as I said, it's going to be 6,000 for cruise. We'll set that there. And our climb speed is going to be 90 knots. Okay, Koshik, no worries. We are still here. I'm gonna jump outside and take a look to see who is here, who is not. So Moto 45 is taxiing to the runway, looks like it. And I'm not sure why my interior is also showing pink. That might be a livery rendering issue. See the windows? I don't have pink lights in there. This is not a, yeah, this is not a club style flying aircraft. It's not like pink LEDs inside to make the ambience. Oh, you bought a reverse. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you need to tell me about that, Captain Megaxenon. You're climbing at 110 knots. That's okay, Moto. I think 90, 100 is fine. I was like planning to go 100 knots, between 90 and 100 knots to climb, but 110 is also good as well. No worries. Yeah, you need to tell me about that Reverb G2, Megaxenon. I'm curious to learn about VR. That might be the next thing. Oh, you have the same thing? Yeah, you guys need to tell me about it. Maybe in the Discord. I need to learn more. Like, how does it affect the performance? How is the visual quality and all that? Because I would love to have one, I guess, in the future, if I can save up some. Alright, all looks good from here. I'll leave the exterior camera at this angle, jump inside, and we will probably start taxiing to the runway. So, couple things here that I forgot. Nav lights and beacon needs to be on. We started the engines. Seat belts, I'm not sure working. Cabin lights, I don't think these two are operational. We'll turn the taxi lights on, and pitot heat, we'll worry about that. We might turn anti-ice during climb. By just looking to the weather, we might need that. Yeah, okay. Okay. We'll talk about that, Captain Megaxenon. Alright, so what else? Let's just adjust our heading to our direct track, 259 for now, and see where it takes us after takeoff from runway 7. There we go. I think all is good here, except what we need to do is we need to come down, transponder, set a code. I'm gonna throw something like 5427, and then we'll turn it on for now. That's our transponder started working, and that is probably it. Yeah, I'm planning to take off with a nacho flaps model. Yeah, so let's disengage. Oh, by the way, this is inertial separator in this aircraft, and when you are on the ground, I think you need to turn it off. I believe this is off, so it takes a little bit more, the engine breathes a little bit more easily. These are the panel lights and the floodlights that we can get some lights in the cockpit. There you go. It's better. And yeah, we are ready. Alright, parking brake, that's this guy here, is now off. Our taxi route is, we are here, that's runway 07, we'll select this. We probably enter the runway and go to the end, turn around, and then taxi from there. I don't think there is a side taxiway that we can take to get to the runway. If there is, we'll take that one. Koshik, you are trying to restart this PC? Okay. Maybe you'll join us later on, okay? Alright, looks like we are ready. So at this point, we'll go full mixture. And then, what's going on? Looks like my engine is like stopping. Oh no. See that? That happened. Okay, let's restart this engine. Ignition. Starter to on. Let's go. Okay. One more. Alright. We'll just go to idle, and then we'll go allow idle on the mixture. There we go. It's gonna be a second. It will start now. Not sure what happened there, but looks like all good now. Let's see here. ITT is climbing, so we have a good, yep, we have a good engine start, and we started taxiing, which I don't want at this point. Let's put the parking brake on until the engines are good. Boost pump back to normal, starter back to off, and ignition to norm. I think this is now good. Kill the parking brake and let's get going. Yep, goodbye guy. Thanks for the service. Koshik, yeah, I don't know if we will wait more We will just slowly start taxiing, and then you can just catch up to us later on. So we'll go full mixture now. I'm just using my controller. I spent some time to set up the controller to get the mixture and everything going. Alright, I guess we'll just take this exit to the runway and meet you guys. So let's set our flaps. Yep. Nope, not that one. Oh, that's interesting. Ah, that's interesting. So we'll just keep the flaps there. I'm not gonna do full flaps. There should be 2 settings, but some reason. See the sounds? That's so funny. Okay, strobe is on. We'll turn the landing lights on. We are about to enter the runway, and then transponder will go back to altitude reporting, and that is probably going to be it for the initial takeoff setup. I'm not sure what the flaps were doing, to be honest, but we will taxi. Let me see the nose a little bit. Alright, we see a TBM. I'm not sure if that's really a TBM. Is that you? Hook? Yep, Coco can read, yes. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna need full runway. I'm just trying to line up with you guys. Yep, that TBM is you. Okay. So coming up to the runway threshold slowly. I believe our flaps are set. Or not. That's interesting that you have just this level of flaps. Let's use that one. Alright. This thing is like not a fast flyer, to be honest with you guys. The most it can do is 170 knots. So we will see how long it will take us to get there. But looks like we need to turn around to join our flight path. It would have been better if we have if we took off from runway 25. I think that's a better takeoff path to join the flight path, but that's okay. Alright, let's just turn around here. Looks like everybody's lining up now. Yep, that's true. Captain Megaxenon, that's true. And she is not the fastest turner either. Alright. There we go. Who is taking off first? I don't mind if any of you guys wanna do the takeoff roll and just, you know, take off, and we can meet up in the air, or I can just do that right now. Okay, Megaxenon is, I think, taking off now. I'll stop here for a second. That's a very nice livery, global. Alright. We are probably going to need anti-ice, guys. That's how I feel about it. So inertial separator goes back in. Pitot heat comes on at this point, and we are ready to roll, I guess. Alright, full throttle, forward pressure on the yoke, and off we go. Airspeed is live and maintaining, or trying to maintain, the center of the runway, which is a little bit hard right now. Okay, I think this can take off right now. Yep, there you go. As you see, this aircraft doesn't need runway at all. Alright, positive rate, so we can probably pitch down a little bit, turn the flight director on, and then trim the aircraft and retract the flaps, and then trim again. Oh, look at that weather. We will definitely need anti-ice that's for sure. Alright, I think we are now going to turn around to get back on our flight path. I'm just hand flying for a little bit, but let's arm the nav mode so that it will activate the autopilot when we get there. We'll select the flight level change, set the speed that is good, we'll engage the autopilot, and we'll just go heading mode for now, and we'll probably turn to the right. It's going to be hard to see you guys, but I'm turning around, trying to get back on that flight path, pass over the airport, and then we will be on our way. Alright, looks good. Kind of wide turn here. There is motor 45. And I'm just adjusting the heading until I see it joining the flight path. Okay, very good. This sounds about right. We'll get there and then the autopilot will engage. So in this NXI version, you arm the GPS. If you are far away from the flight path, it will not go to green until you get closer. But now it knows where it is and it will probably flash and arm here in a little bit. I'm just looking around to see if there is any ice that's building up. So far so good, and we probably will be on our flight plan path here in a little bit. Runway 07, that looks good. Where is everybody? Let me reset the camera view very quickly. Not that one. Alright, everybody is right there. Oh, we are in the soup, guys. I don't know if 5,000 will be enough to get us out of these clouds. We might think about climbing higher. Oh, you went through the first layer of clouds and see? Okay. I am looking forward to that. What you say, Captain Megaxenon? Should we climb to 7,000 instead? 6,000 is nice? That's great, okay. As you see now, we are on the GPS and autopilot is flying the aircraft. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, this is beautiful. We are in between a layer of cloud, 2 layers of clouds. That's great. Looks beautiful. Oh wow. Yep, this is why Microsoft Flight Simulator is second to none when it comes to the scenery. Okay, so we will stick at 6,000 and descend or climb based on what we see around us, okay? Cruise speed I think is going to be whatever we can push. If we can get close to the max cruise speed, that's what I'm going to aim for. 160, 170 knots. Megaxenon Captain Megaxenon. So that's what I'm going to aim for as we pick up speed. And we will adjust the mixture here in a little bit to make sure we are not stressing the aircraft. Alright. Looks like, yep, 98% NG, ITT looks good. Manifold pressure, I guess this is okay. Okay, that's good. Yep, I will catch up here in a little bit. I'm picking up speed now. I guess we can turn the taxi light off and leave the landing lights on for now. But it's beautiful in this between these cloud layers. I like it. Let me double check one thing. Yep, all looks good here. Yep. Let me jump outside. I wanna see around. Oh, look at that. This is beautiful. Except that pinkish color, that's probably a texture issue with deliveries we are using. So anyway, no worries there. We'll live with that. Okay, I'm just barely doing 147. I need to speed up a little bit, but I'm doing full mixture, full prop, so... Is that the mixture? Is it too rich? Maybe that is. I'll come back a little bit. Flaps are not completely in, that's why. Alright, I'm picking up speed now. It was the flaps. I thought I retracted them already. Anyway, picking up speed nicely, even if we have some headwind coming straight from like front. 162. Alright, we are getting close to the red tape, so we will adjust the speed when we get closer. Yeah, I don't know, I was using my joystick to retract the flaps and it was stuck in the middle, so not sure what happened there. Oh, my 4 o'clock? You say... yeah, I don't know. See that texture issue? It's pink for a little bit and then whatever. Alright, looks like everybody is on the right track. Oh, 5 o'clock now. Are you talking about the sun, the light here, or the aircraft? I think you are referring to this part, right? When you say 5 o'clock. $132. Let me check my speed. 167. I'm just coming up, guys. I'll catch up to you here in a little bit. Yep, I saw you. You are right behind me. Right there. What's your speed, Modo? Are you able to catch up to us, or do you want us to slow down a little bit? Oh wow, look at that scenery. Man, I love this. So that pink is definitely a texture loading issue, because it wasn't there a second ago and it's gone now again. Huh. But the scenery. I'm glad we made it to Canada, I guess. Okay, you're gaining speed. I am at 167 Moto 45, just for you to know. And we can slow down if you cannot catch up. Oh, it started to rain. Any signs of icing? Not yet. What's the temperature here? Let's see if we can see the temperature. Map options. That's the weather. Where do I see the outside air temperature? Oh, okay, 3 degrees. No risk for icing, I guess. It's 3 degrees. Oh my gosh. Captain Megaxenon. I can't believe you, my friend. Thank you very much for the 200 Norwegian crowns. You are so generous every stream. I am speechless. I don't know what to say. Where is my alert? I need to play that alert again. Did it went through? Let's make sure. There we go. That makes me more comfortable. Thank you very much, my friend. You are always so generous. Thank you very much. Let's see where Modo 45 is. Are you able to catch up to us? Yeah, you are still back there. Modo, let us know if you want us to slow down a little bit so that you can catch up to us. This is going to be an interesting flight. No scenery or visible scenery at all, just barely behind the clouds. But I think it's just great to fly in between clouds. And by the way, you are doing it every stream. Okay, you are at 168. Let me just come back on the throttle just a little bit to give you time to catch up to us. Okay, I'm gonna drop down to 160, 155. Yep, it's nice to see a lot of people around. Thanks, guys. It makes it so much enjoyable when we have more people flying with us. That's great. Yep, I don't remember seeing this many people. I think there was one stream where we flew the TBM, I guess. That stream had a lot of people as well. But it's great to see all you guys around. You are making this much more fun. There's Captain Megaxenon. You can speed up, my friend. I think we catched up to you, and Modo will be here in a little bit. I dropped the speed to 142 so that he can catch up as well, and then we will keep going as a group. There you go, Modo. I think you are catching up. We can speed up now. Alright, let's go a little bit high speed now. As Modo is right there, he catched up to us. Oh, that's great. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this view and maybe just adjust the camera angle for a better one so that everybody is in the frame. Okay, in this one I don't exactly remember how, but what I did is I just came back on the mixture a little bit and I'm just watching the prop RPM. Okay, it's just red right now, so we need to come back on that a little bit and then mixture just a little bit so that the aircraft is not stressed that much. ITT is somewhere green, not in the red zone, and the prop RPM is green. As long as you have these three, I think the mixture is how you do it, but I really can't remember the turboprops a whole lot. I'm just giving you the information what I think it is, but it might not be true, Modo. It is so fun, I agree, Hook. Flying in a group setting with everybody around us, that's great, and I hope we can get out of these cloud layers a little bit. I thought about changing the weather, but I don't know. It's also nice to have live weather with us, so. But yeah, I'm gonna probably stay outside to see everybody. Yeah, I think it's also fun. Live weather, rain around us, everybody flying with us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planes. IFR conditions, and we are just traveling to the same place. Okay, so if it's rainy on the coast, I think this is a true representation of the weather. Not too shabby. And yeah, let me check Volanta to see if we can get some flight statistics out of it. Okay, we have 1 hour flight time left according to Volanta. That's what Volanta thinks. Yeah, I think after last stream, Captain Megaxenon, I think I started to enjoy the GA aircraft a little bit more, especially when flying in that valley. It felt so real. In airliners, you sometimes don't get that feeling, right? Because it's just high above the ground. On a flight plan, Autopilot is doing everything for you. But when we can fly with a GA aircraft and, you know, pick where we can go, I think that's great to, you know, have GA aircraft to see the scenery. That's, I think, more enjoyable in a group setting. I will check that out, Modo. I will. But so you haven't fixed the problem with Volanta? It can still not connect to Microsoft Flight Simulator? I'm not sure. I wasn't able to find the setting to make it connect. So I know it needs to detect your your SIM install folder to be able to connect. Other than that, I don't know anything about it. Oh yeah, that. How do we take I think instead of taking a picture, Captain Megaxenon, you can add a screenshot. You have some folders that Volanta is going to watch for you, and then when it detects there is a screenshot added to that folder, it will then automatically add that screenshot to your route in Volanta. I'm not sure where mines are saved, so let me see. Let me see where this thing is recording. The folders. Where are the folders? It's saved to gallery, but where is the gallery? Open file location. Alright, let me find my screenshots. Okay, I see now where my folder is. Give me a sec, guys. I need to fix this so that we get our screenshots on our flight pad. Documents, pictures, packages, this PC, videos, select. Okay, now we should be able to add a screenshot if I take one. Let me jump outside. Oh my gosh, look at that. Screenshot, add new screenshot. That, yep, now it's added to my Volanta. So if you guys send me a friend request on Volanta, you should be able to see my screenshots through there too, and I will also post this to Discord. Yep. So if you add the folder that you are taking the screenshots into, it will show a screenshot. Maybe I can show you that here in a little bit, very quickly. So let's see here. Let me switch screens for a little bit. So this is Volanta, right? So when you go in there, under that active flight, by the way, our flight number is from your nickname, Megaxenon. So over here you have screenshots, right? And when you take one, like if I do take another one, let me just change the angle a little bit and take another screenshot, you will see it detects a screenshot. That red dot comes here, and then you hit add new screenshots, it will display the screenshot it detected, and then you can add that right there and it will be visible. So that's how you add the screenshots, Captain. Let me get back to the live screen. and the simulator video. Oh, you got some great shots too? That's great, Mr. Modo. I would love to see them on the Discord. And I can probably travel around and come near to you guys as well. This camera is good enough. So that's Modo 45. No problems, Captain. So this is Modo 45. Look at him in that green livery. So let's just get closer. I'm gonna take a screenshot of each one of you guys, okay? This is Modo 45. And we will add all those to the stream, to the flight path in Volanta. Let me increase the speed of this drone a little bit to get to the guys at the back. That's Megaxenon Captain. And let's see. Durable Leo X, Coco can read, and this is Mr. Megaxenon. There you go. And, oh, wrong button. Comes another one for you. And we will continue to Durable Ox. There he is. This is a beautiful livery, by the way. I'm not sure if it's the real one you are using, but there he is. One screenshot for him as well. So, who is here? Coco can read. Hook, I'm coming close to you, buddy. In that TBM. There you are. Ripping through the clouds. Hard to get closer. There you go. That's you. Chironic Saucer. And that is Koshik Savi J. Oh, Durable Fox is you. Okay, thanks, Wooter. Thanks for flying along. It has been so much fun for me. Thank you very much. Oh, these guys are far away, I guess. We can try to climb. It's up to us, guys. There is no set cruise altitude, so no worries. What you guys think? Should we climb? Let's do that. Let's climb to 10,000 and see how it looks like up there. It's our flight, no worries. Okay, I'm set for climb. $10,000, correct. I am planning to climb to 10,000 to see if it's going to get us out of this soup. This time vertical speed mode, we will climb 1200 1300 feet a minute. Oh, Sharik joined us too. Alright guys, climbing up to 10,000, FYI. Let's get ourselves out of this soup for a better view. But why am I not climbing? Because it's the negative vertical speed. Oh my stupid me. Okay. Now we are climbing. So for climb, I think we need to go full RPM, full mixture, and adjust our climb rate accordingly based on the aircraft performance. Alright, let me see you guys. Everybody is back there. This is a beautiful wheel. It is a beautiful wheel. I'm gonna add these screenshots to Volanta. All of them. Oh, no, there is a limit. Okay. So Volanta says you can only add 3 screenshots to a flight because this is not the premium version. So I'm gonna add some of them and then we will I will post the rest to the Discord. Still soup at 10,000. Okay, maybe we should climb a little bit higher to 12-ish. I know this aircraft's ceiling is 16,000, so let's take a look at 12,000. If it's still soup, I think the only way to get out of that is to change the weather preset and go from live to something else, if you guys want to do that. Yeah, we have beautiful scenery behind us, below us, but we can't see any of it. So we might change the weather preset, guys. If we get up to 12,000 and still soup, I think instead of climbing more, we can just change the preset. Okay, let us know, Hug, if there is any good at 14,000. And I'm just climbing. 12 is still soup. Alright. So maybe we should just switch the weather preset in this case and get away from live weather, and we can switch back to live weather during landing. I was getting very slow too, down to 72 knots, so I'm decreasing the climb rate a little bit to 1000 feet per minute. And yes, the wind will get stronger as we climb. It says 22 knots headwind right now. So what you guys think? Stay at 10,000 but change the weather preset to something that we can see around a little bit better? Yep. Okay, 14 is still soup, so let's change the weather preset from live to scattered clouds. Oops. Well, scattered is still bad. Let's do high level clouds. Okay, the plane will jump around. I will probably stay around, let's say. Okay, I changed the weather, guys. Now look at that. Now this is good. Now it's flying. Oh wow. I think I enjoy this better than the other one. Where's everybody? Alright, Coco and Megaxenon is in front of me. 10,000. We'll stop at 12,000, guys, okay? That's high enough for us. And we can enjoy the scenery. That's looking great. Alright, coming up to 12,000. And I think with this weather we don't have to use anti-ice. We can turn off the landing lights now because we are about 10,000. And I think I can turn off the cabin lights too. That might be the pink. Nope. Yeah, we don't need light back in the cabin. Or do we? Yeah, it makes a little bit difference, I guess. Alright, weather changed. Up at 12,000, picking up speed again. Oh, this looks much more better. This looks much more better, guys. I need to adjust my altimeter though. Alright, not too shabby. Now we'll think about the RPM and mixture if it goes into the red, but for now it looks okay. having a lot of fun so far, especially after changing the weather. It started to become much more fun to see around and you guys around me as well. Oh, look at that. And I am a passenger now. This looks beautiful. I think I'm gonna enjoy GA flying more than airliners on live streams. Yep, you are way ahead, but we will catch up to you, Moto. No worries there. Doing 152 knots now. And we have 45 minutes of flight left. And we need to think about top of descent too, though. I don't know if there's a top of descent calculation yet in the NXI, I can't remember. Do we? Yes, we do. Okay, we have a top of descent calculation, which means we can just use any of the modes. We can use VNAV. I'm not sure if it's implemented, but we can try for the descent. What you guys think? Is it worth trying? You need to turn this off and turn this on? No? Well, we'll just figure that out, I guess. It is probably not engaging because of a reason, but we can also try to descend ourselves when we reach the top of descent, which is right there. So, and the altitude we need to descend down to capture the glide path, not glide slope, because this is an RNAV approach. We need to be down at 1500 for landing, guys, for those of you who doesn't have charts. And I see a friend request coming from Mr. Megaxenon. Yes. Now, yep, we are friends now. So feel free to send me friend request through Volanta. My username in Volanta is the underscore simpilot. So I can add you guys as a friend in Volanta if you send me an invitation. Ironic Saucer, Savvy J. Where is Modo? Durable Fox. There is no ILS frequency. This is an RNAV approach, Modo. It's a GPS based approach, so you have to just select the approach and activate the approach mode. Let me just tell you about that. So when you go down here, procedures, select approach, and then select RNAV runway 07, and then we will activate approach when we are close. At the initial approach fix, we will activate that. Our initial approach fix is Daywalk. I will let you know that waypoint. But if we check the flight plan, that waypoint, Daywalk, is our initial fix, where we need to be at 1500. And then IMOPA is the final approach fix, as you see here, FAF. Okay, we need to be fully configured at IMOPA to capture the glide path. I will explain that more when we get closer. But for now, I'm trying to find you guys around me and trying to locate where everybody is at. Yes, for sure, Wouter. I will run through the approach again. Okay, Coco is there. Coco can read. Where is Megaxenon? Oh, the scenery became like much more enjoyable after changing the weather, guys. That was a great decision. Thanks for getting away. Yep, it's an RNAV approach, correct. So you select the procedure, RNAV 7, and then I will explain more when we start descending. Okay, Mega is ahead of you, that's why I cannot see him, because of the distance, I guess. So, oh, you are below us though, at 10,000. Should we descend down to 10,000 to to match the altitude of you guys, but everybody else is at 12, so I think that's fine. We will meet again at the same altitude. Oh boy. Yep. This is so fun so far, guys. Thanks for joining this flight. It made it so much fun for me. Oh boy. So we can't open the windows on this thing, right? I believe that's not an option. I lost my cursor. Yep, it's not an option. Anyway. Alright, let me get rid of that. And that is our top of descent. Estimated typo time en route is 37 minutes, and according to Volanta, we have another 39 left to reach our destination. Which is okay, that's fine. Okay, Megaxenon started to show up. I think we catched up to him. He is at 10,000. And Popcorn, Somodo is back there, Koshik is back there, Durable Fox, Coco, everybody is following along nicely. Oh wow, this is great. Oh yeah, this is so much fun. Yep, you need to descend down to 1500 before daywalk. In fact, and we need to activate our approach mode, or activate the approach. So there are two. Don't confuse it, okay, guys? There is this approach mode that's for landing, and under here there is an activate approach too. You activate that when you are close to the initial approach fix. Initial approach fix is Ablom, this guy here, and Daywalk is also an initial fix. So there are two. So this is the earliest. We need to get down to 1500 and activate the approach through here when we are at Ablom, and then we will activate the approach when we make that turn into the runway at Daywalk. Okay, so at the final approach fix, before the final approach fix, we need to activate this guy. I hope I didn't confuse you guys. It was a little bit confusing. Yeah, I was looking to the charts too, Captain. So simple calculation of top of descent. So we are at 12,000. We need to lose 10,500, right? So multiply that by 3. That's 31,500, and divide it by 1,000. So before 31 miles before our waypoint, we need to start about this, thinking about descent. Hey Pradeep, yeah, thank you. Hopefully, yes, you can join us in one of these streams. But welcome to the stream, and thanks for joining and watching us have fun together in a group flight. So let's see if I can now this time fly around with the drone and come close to you guys, because we have a better visibility. And there is the Durable Fox. There is, yep, Still in that beautiful livery, global, I like that. Over here is Moto. In that green livery, I'm not sure if that's the one you have, but look at that. And over there is Coco, Hook. I still feel like I'm not pronouncing that correctly, to be honest with you. But there you are. And that beautiful TBM, it's also showing a green livery, so not sure if that's the correct one. I'm just taking screenshots. Oh yeah. So OT, Savage, which is Koshik. Hugh, okay, Hugh Jessel. Yeah, let me not say that again. Let me not say that again. Got it. Yep, I got it. Yep. Yeah, let me not do that. Sound out the full name. No, I don't have track AR. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but that's huge. Oh my. You made my day. Thank you for that. Okay, let's see where we're at. Coming up to OLABO. We are all children. Where? Oh yeah, the questions, guys. We forgot about that. So, before jumping into the question, so it was Captain Megaxenon and Captain Safety, I believe, who answered the questions correctly. So Captain Safety is not here, but Captain Megaxenon, I am giving you the option to ask the question if you'd like to do it. The first question to decide, I think, where we are going. Oh no, decide what we are flying next time. What about that? And yeah, you can just look up for a question related to the aircraft we are flying or the destination we are going right now, and just surprise us, Captain Megaxenon, and it gives me an option to try to answer, and I promise I'm not going to claim anything if I win. Okay, so Captain Megaxenon is going to think about a question that will be the decision maker for our next aircraft that we will be flying. And I'm trying to... yeah. I mean, I can slow down a little bit more though. I am doing 154, so I can come back on the throttle just a tiny bit to slow down a little bit, so that you guys can catch up. It should slow me down, so down a little bit. And the mixture, I haven't changed anything, and we are at the red, so let's just come back on the mixture just a tiny bit too. Yeah, wind, I think it's not too bad. We still have a headwind, but it's 6 knots now, so not terribly bad. Oh, maybe you did. On my end, it is not that bad. Let me go and get something to drink, guys. Be back in a second. No. I'm back. The store is like next door. Actually, that's one thing. I am really... it was a little bit challenging for me at the beginning to get used to the United States, you know. Because in European countries and Turkey, you can literally just get out of your apartment and walk to a store close by to pick your groceries or whatever you are craving at the moment. Here I have to drive like at least a good 3 miles to get to the grocery store. That's something I miss about... Well, I see you. That's something I miss about Turkey and Europe in general. You are there, Modo. I see you, but you are a little bit far behind, I guess. Yeah, unless you live downtown. In fact, I was in, not downtown, but midtown yesterday with my family to take a walk. There is a long trail here that everybody likes to go for a walking called Monon Trail. We went to Carmel, Indiana, and that was a great place. You know, there were apartments around, and it was a great place to live in and be close to the stores and everything. Yeah, I see Modo. Oh, wrong button again. I see Megaxenon. I see Who, and I see Durable Fox. So everybody is here for me. Yeah, everybody's here. I am ready, sort of. I think everybody else is too. So guys, are you ready for the question? This is going to be the next aircraft. Who answers correctly will select the next aircraft we are going to fly. Okay, looks like everybody is ready. Oh, which two air carriers fly to Iles de Madeleine? Interesting question. Huh. So we are in Canada, so the chances are, I think you guys can maybe just start guessing, right? Some of the Canadian airlines. Border and PAL. I never heard of them, to be honest. Oh, delivery I have? Is it possible that they might be one of them? I'm gonna wait until the last minute. Everyone else needs to answer. I don't wanna spoil it. Okay, you don't think they do? To be honest with you, I have no clue. Yeah, I think that's a close guess. I guess Quebec based. Captain Megaxenon, any hints that you can give us? Did we pass the top of descent? Oh gosh, I was speaking too long again. Okay guys, time to descent. We are going down to 1500, okay? And we are going to descend 1500 per minute. And of course, overspeeding. The first one, look at my livery. Yeah, that's what I thought, like jazz maybe? But I'm not sure. But I started the descent, guys, just for you to know. We just skipped the top of descent. So, oh no, we didn't. It's still there. Okay, so then we can just ease this a little bit, probably. I thought we did, but it is still there. Okay, let's go down to what? Let's go down back to 6,000, our initial cruise altitude, and then we will plan it from there. I thought we passed the top of descent, but apparently we didn't. It's still there. So we'll descend down to 6,000. The small text on my livery. So you're saying jazz? Oh, okay. Yeah, Air Canada. Who says Air Canada? So and is that my livery? Okay. Oh, there we have a winner. That's right, we have a winner. Who? You are going to select the next aircraft. Congratulations, man. Very nice. Pascan and PAL Airlines and Air Canada. Well, that's new to me. I'm learning now. Alright, who made it? So he's gonna let us know what we are flying next time. Aside from the default aircraft, Hugh, just for you to know, I have the DC-6 as well. Yep, he had to. But there's no way I can just answer that correctly without cheating, because I didn't know the answer. Pascan Airlines. I didn't know that existed, to be honest with you. Alright guys, we are coming to 6,000 now. I think you were the first one who said Air Canada, Hugh, so I think it is you. Let me just check through the chat to see who first. Okay, Modo 45 said Pascan Airlines before you said. Oh no, you said the Air Canada and then Modo 45 listed them all. I don't know, I just want to be fair. I don't wanna upset Mr. Modo 45 because he listed them all without cheating, but it's up to you guys. You can decide together though, if that's something you'd like to do. You can decide together and say, okay, what about this, what about that? That might be your little discussion in the chat. So Hugh says Modo should take it, and now I'm pretty sure Modo will say no, you take it. Let's do the second question, so then we can see if any of you guys answer correctly, then it's between you and Modo. Otherwise, the other person who answers correctly is going to select the destination. See, I knew this was coming. Alright, all good. Let's hear the second question, Captain, and then we'll just decide who is doing what, if it's one of them answering correctly. And maybe it will be neither of you, and it will be our new friend, Wouter, who is going to answer it correctly. You may never know. Moto 45. Alright, we are coming down to 6,000. Landing lights are coming on. I should have turned them on way before, but yeah, no worries. And I'll just keep the taxi light on as well. Let's jump outside and see who is where. So Durable Folks back there. Popcorn Chicken Modo, which is Modo, is there. There is a DLH. Yonkers 52. I'm still skeptical about that aircraft. I thought about it, but no. And then Coco is there. And we are finally at 6,000. Altitude is captured. And we are getting to our top of descent, which is recalculated for us. That's after OLABO. Yep, that's fine, Modo. I think in GA you keep them on is the practice. It could be for visibility, because this is such a small aircraft, right? So having more lights makes it more visible. Oh, you had an engine shutdown? Were you able to start it back up while you are in the air though? It could be the mixture. If your COM is all the way to cutoff, no matter what you do, it will just shut off. Oh, the next question. Captain Megaxenon was busy with asking that, so yeah, it might be the mixture, router. You might, I think you can, while you are gliding, you can try to start that again. I'm at 6000 modo. Isle de la Madeleine has 12 islands. How many inhabitants do the total of oh, okay, that's the answer. 5,000. Modo is guessing 5,000. Router, this might be a better question that you might guess as well. Oh yeah, Control E can also start your engines without worrying about what to touch, what to turn on, whatnot. So Modo is guessing 5,000. 12 islands and the inhabitants. Let me just try to see. I would say it should be close to 35,000 or something like that. That's my guess. 12 islands. And if it has, you know, close to 3,000 people on each, that's close to 35,000. That's my guess. Oh yeah, it might be. I think TBM has an auto fuel tank selection. Can't remember now. So Modo increased the guess from 5 to 6,500, so 6,500 is his new guess. I am still holding to 35,000, but he knows the area, so he might be closer than I am. Oh, okay, yes, you have to turn the auto fuel. So Wouter says 12,500. Yep, it's not on by default, correct. Okay, the next plane, TBM, that's fine. Yeah, I think I enjoy TBM, so no worries there. We'll have a nice flight. So with TBM, where are we going? A little bit more than 12,500, so Wouter is the closest of outside of all of us. So Modo is guessing 12,652. Yeah. Are you using the improvement mod, Hugh? TBM has an improvement mod that improves that aircraft quite significantly. Oh, nope, I haven't. I will do that after the question. We still have some time. And I'm not flying as fast, just to give enough time for the questions. I will run through the approach here in a second. Let me just get ready to the screen and open Navigraph so that it will make more sense. And of course, this happens every time. I don't know why I have to be signed in when I'm already signed in, because it's right there. Ooh, look at that. Let's clean that up a little bit. That's better. Let's put the chart over there and I will explain that, okay? Let's not do that so that I can pan freely and keep an eye on the chat as well. I have too many windows open. Okay, so Modo is guessing 12,690 now. Wouter, you have another guess after 12,500? That might get you closer. And I will try to run through the approach here in a little bit, or maybe just now. So Eblom is our initial approach fix, as you see here, IAF, and DEVAC is an initial approach fix and initial fix. So it serves for both because of the chart and where you might be coming from for the approach. Okay, we'll take this as our initial approach fix. Before here, after that waypoint, way back here, somewhere midway through, we will activate the approach on the ND by going to the procedure and activate approach right there that you can see. Okay, after that we will fly this, and when we hit this waypoint we will activate the approach on the main control panel, and that will set the aircraft for the glide path. And that's the simplest way to do it. We will wait until this turn. When we are facing towards the runway, we will activate this approach mode. It will arm it and it will not engage until we hit the final approach fix, which is IMOPA. At IMOPA we should expect the aircraft to start descending automatically, and we need to be at 1500 feet before Eblon. So that is the plan, okay guys? You're going direct Eblon, that's nice, Moto. And then from Eblon your heading is 342 to get to Davak, or if you have the approach programmed, the aircraft should take care of that. Let me minimize this just in case we might need it again. So I think we will wait a little bit now, and we will just start descending to 1500 at OLABO, not the top of descent. I'm a little bit skeptical that we might not hit the altitude. Oh, you are already at 1500. We can come down there as well. Let me see who is where. There's no one around me except Koshik. Where is everybody? You guys passed me? Looks like you did, yeah. I see Modo there. Who else is around? Oh, there is Durable Fox, there is Megaxenon, there is Modo. And that's the island, I guess, that we see in front of us, right there at the distance. Okay, you think you are way ahead? I mean, you can drop down to 1500, or maybe just do circles until we catch up to you, or you can just go ahead and land. That's up to you. Okay, Modo was closest. The answer is 13,000. So that makes Modo the winner, I guess. Yeah, 35,000. It was way too off. But it's okay, all good. Yep, I'm going to wait a little bit more and then get to close to OLABO, and then I will initiate the descent to 1500, which is also here as a restriction, as you see here, 1500 in magenta color. Congrats, Modo and Hugh. You guys already selected the aircraft as TBM, so where are we going is going to be on Modo. He's gonna let us know where. From Iles de la Madeleine. So we are getting close to OLABO, and we are 17 miles away. So I think I'm gonna wait until we hit OLABO and then descend down to 1500. That's the plan. So I'm gonna set the altitude now. Oh, we are going to visit Modo in the next stream. That is going to be very nice. Fredericton, CYFC, Charlie Yankee Foxtrot Charlie. Good plan. Nice, nice, yes. Can we just hit VNAV? Oh no, we can hit VNAV, and we can let the VNAV decide when to descend and see if it will work. So if you guys want to try it out, it's going to be me testing the VNAV to see if it's functional. I will check that too, and Modo, let us know if there's a scenery on flightsim.to, like a free scenery that we can download for the next destination. It could be very nice to have one. So it's not working for you. Okay, I will not keep my hopes too high for VNAV, and I don't think they implemented that yet, as far as I can tell. Well, I can't remember if they did with the NXI. Do you have the G1000 NXI model? Okay, so looks like we have to do it ourselves. No worries. No worries. We will do that. We are getting to OLABO. 10 more miles and then we will be on the descent. And we'll just use vertical speed. And we will descend like 1200 per minute. I think that will be good. I'll keep VNAV, but I don't want to wait until the top of descent. Okay, there is no scenery and the default is not bad, okay? Maybe you should lead us next time and fly over your house, and then we can be on our way to the airport to land. Or at least around the neighborhood that you are living. Eight miles before starting the descent. Okay, that's great. So it's on the approach. Let us know which runway and we will use that one for landing. Oops, what happened? I hate this camera views when it's just... Okay, there we go. I just want to have a view like this for landing. And Megaxenon, are you... Oh, he is, looks like Megaxenon is already on the ground. Yeah, that might be nice to research maybe if there is a payware. It's such a small airport. I'm not sure if someone made a payware scenery for that airport because of how many people will be interested in that. Oh, you're not on the ground. Okay, I thought you are. Because you are already at 1500, that's why. Alright, that makes sense. I'll keep this view. And you know what? I can try something else this time. How about we record the flight and replay the landing one more time? I just pulled up the flight recorder. I'm not sure if this version is still good and working, but we can try that and record the landing and take a look at it together. Let's do that, shall we? This will be the first time we do a replay in the channel on a live stream, and you guys can just rate how bad I'm going to land. Alright, almost at OLABO. I think I'm gonna start the descent now. Let's descend at 1000 per minute and come back on the throttle so that we don't overspeed. And try to get down to 1500 before Ablon. Final look outside. Let's fix the view a little bit better and see where everybody's at. Looks nice, and that is, I believe, the island that we are going to land. Alright. So we are 14 miles away from our next waypoint, which is Ablon, and we probably will be at 1500 before that. So all looks good. Okay, VNAV doesn't work for you. I will test the VNAV for the G1000 later on if we fly an aircraft again with the G1000. What I need to be careful is the throttle, because of this aircraft being a turboprop. If I cut the throttle too early, it will not spool back up very fast and I might lose speed and just do a bad landing, and it's been ages since I landed this thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, G3000 improvement mod should have VNAV, but the TBM improvement mod doesn't support or does not have VNAV, because it's not just about the avionics, it's about the flight model and some other things. So you have to have G3000, I believe, to use the TBM and have VNAV. Okay, 3500 almost, so looks like we will be at 1500 before Ablon, which is good. And at Ablon we will think about the flaps and slowing down for the approach. So far so good though. And this scenery, I mean, I think I'm digging it. See that? The edges are a little bit rough and not looking quite right. Elevation profile maybe. But all in all, this scenery looks great around us. I think I'm liking Canada. Okay, Megaxenon. Approach speed. Oh, you know what? I haven't checked that at all, but it's under this references. And looks like it is 95 knots. 95. I haven't touched this, so this is the default. I'm not sure if we need to adjust that, but I will just stick to 95. Yep, that island is beautiful. Look at that. And there we are, almost at 1500. All looking good. I am digging that part too. That coastline. And a small lagoon there. Looks beautiful. Can we just look from outside and maybe see it a little bit better? Is that snow on the ground, or is it just... I'm not sure. Huh. Alright, we came down to 1500 just before OLABO. Alright, now we will keep the speed around 150-ish to get ready for slowing down and easing the turns. Oh, the sand is white. That makes sense, but it looks beautiful. I thought it was snow for a second, but that might be the satellite imagery showing the white sand. Wow. Alright, let's start recording this from now on. And we will not shut down the engines, and we will roll it back and take a look at the landing all together when we park. Okay, I think let's just take a look at the range. OLABO is coming up, so procedures, and we will activate the approach here in a second. 2 miles. I'm gonna check one thing real quick. Yep, our approach starts at Ablon, so we will activate the approach when we are almost there. Couple more seconds here, guys. 1 mile. 3, 2, 1. Activate the approach now. There we go. So the activated approach on the NB, and we will do the same. We will just do full mixture, full prop for the landing part, and we will control the speed, slow the aircraft down towards our approach speed of 95. You're going, oh man, I'm jealous now. You are going to land in VR? Cool beans. Alright, we'll keep the speed at green for now. Around 120-ish. Okay. And we can arm the approach right now. No worries there. It will arm itself and then activate when it's time to activate at the final fix. But I'm gonna wait just a little bit more. We are 3 miles away from Davak. Let's synchronize the heading one more time, and let's not drop the speed too much because we don't want the aircraft to descend because it's losing speed. Yeah, we'll stay around 130, 126, and then we'll think about deploying the flaps when we make that turn. Couple things here. We see the glide slope indicator or glide path indicator here. That's this guy. When it's at the center, that's where we are going to capture the glide path into the runway. That magenta little arrow you see on the PFD. As you see, it's slowly coming down, and we are close enough so we can arm the approach now. Okay, GP is armed now, right here, as you see, glide path, and the aircraft is now turning. So let's slow down a little bit more and start deploying flaps. Alright, slowing down nicely. I see everybody from my windscreen. I see the airport right there. I'll go flaps 1, and then we'll go flaps 2 when we are close to the final fix. I am coming up. Hugh is on final. I am almost there myself. Keeping the speed around 97, 98, and keeping the aircraft steady. And I'm recording this, so we'll have a good view of landing. Let me just circle around the aircraft, look from the right side, get the camera ready. That looks good. Maybe a little bit closer. And back into the cockpit. Alright, speed looks good. And we are getting close to our final fix of Imopa. Right there. 2 miles away from it. Alright. So now it is time to, probably at 1 mile, I'm gonna go flaps full. Very nice stable aircraft, by the way. Look at that. Look at that. This is as real as it gets. Oh my god. I am just enjoying this scenery, guys. Very nice place to fly into. Very nice scenery as well. Alright, enough speaking. 1.4 miles. We'll go flaps 2 here in a second. Or flaps full in a second. That is the airport right in front of us. Right there. Just waiting for the final fix to activate the glide path. It is still white. Yeah, this is gorgeous. I agree. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm just feeling like this is a real flight. If I was in a VR, I would probably feel that as well. Okay, glide path is captured. Going flaps full. And as you see, we are on the glide path into the runway. And we will keep the speed around 95. We don't want to slow down too much. There we go. This is good. Yeah, I'm planning to take some screenshots if the flight recorder does a good job with recording and replaying this landing part of the flight. Okay, all looks good. The speed is around where we want it. And I'm gonna wait a little bit more to take control. And then I will take control and we will be landing from there. The rest will be visual on the short final. Koshik landed, okay. Very nice view, very nice view. Nice descent, very stable, a little bit bumpy. Looks like we have a little bit tailwind. That's the reason behind these bumps. 6 knots, I can say. Yep, 6 knots of tailwind. And I'm glad we changed the weather from live weather to a preset. Alright, short final here, guys. Taking control now. My plane. Autopilot disconnected. So I'll try to maintain this flight attitude. 500 checked. We are off to the left a little bit. I'm trying to correct the heading and trying to get back on the runway pad and track. That looks okay. Alright, nice. Very nice. Coming up. Let's see how terrible I'm going to land this time. I'm not sure if in real life these trees are there though. To me they shouldn't be. Alright, coming down nice. Still on the glide slope. Cleared the trees, coming back on the throttle. Flaring and correcting with the rudder. Oh, a little bit hard. I'm gonna admit it's a little bit hard, but did we land it? Yes. Alright, nice enough. Let's clean up the flaps and we will take this exit, find ourselves a parking spot. Ooh. I can tell she is not turning very well, but there's a marshal. I'm not sure if he is waiting for me, and I'm not sure where am I supposed to park. Okay, he is showing some stuff, so let's try to see if that marshal can guide us. I'm not sure if he can, but we will see. Alright, just a little bit more throttle. Stop too early. Alright, we are there. Let's set the parking brake, and there it is. Very nice flight, guys. Very nice flight. So I'm gonna try to roll this back now, okay? Let's stop recording. Are you guys ready for the moment of truth? I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, but we will try. There's a nice Ford Transit backing up into that aircraft. So let's see if everybody is here. And we will do the replay. Oh, you are all here. Very nice. Pradeep, yeah, no problems. Thanks for staying. I'll try to do a replay. Oh, there we go. It works, guys. So I just started the replay without knowing what I'm doing, but that's us coming in. And I think we can just roll it forward a little bit. Let's pause this and let's get close, right? And find a good camera angle that will show us the approach. Yeah, I'm not sure if mine is going to look like the same, to be honest with you, Modo. Alright, that is the final turn, so I'm gonna speed this up. I hope it's not stuttering on your end, because this is just processing very fast. But we will take a look at the landing one more time. And you will see my terrible landing here in a second. Should I roll a little bit more into the landing part of the flight? I think I should. You don't want to wait too long, right? So let's just keep going from here. Yeah, moment of truth, Captain Megaxenon. We will see. It was a little bit hard, I would say. Let me see if Volanta recorded the landing rate. There we are coming. Yep. I did a little left rudder too, but I was off to the right a little bit. Is it really Captain Megaxenon? I'm seriously thinking about it, my friend. I'm seriously thinking about it. But for you guys' viewing pleasure, let's just do a side view. And we will replay again, and we will look from the front too. But I think I'm gonna use this flight recorder going forward, guys. I think it's just fine. Yep, Captain Megaxenon, I'll keep that in mind. That's something I really want, and I'm just trying to, yeah. Maybe that will be my Christmas gift to myself. I think this is where I took control. I can tell by just the movement of the aircraft. Oh, Hugh, thank you very much. I all love you guys as well. Thanks for the $10 donation. Appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for your generosity. You can download it from flightsim.to. It's free, Modo 45. That's where I got it from. Hi David, we are good, how are you? Just replaying the last part of the flight to see how bad I landed. So that's there. I think I did a good job with clearing the trees though. See that? I was very close to that last tree. And cutting the throttle here. Coming down, not quite at the center line though. But yeah, didn't flare enough. See? Couple bounces there, guys. So this is a good way of seeing how you did. My passengers are not that happy. My passengers are not that happy. I think 95 was too fast. Let's take another look, shall we? Let's just change the camera angle. Get away from the aircraft, maybe just get to the runway. I'm gonna adjust this real quick. I'm just gonna go to the runway. Like so. Where we touched down, right here? I think so. So we can now replay this again. Oh, why is this going? Hold on. I don't know what's happening here. I need to get to a fixed camera, I guess, not the drone. Oh, follow mode, that's why. Alright, back to the runway. Let me see where I'm at. I think this is a good place. Let's play. Alright, we are not following now. I turned it off, yep. There it is. Ah! Keep pressing the wrong buttons. I think we will use this going forward for the landings. It's fun to see yourself landing terribly. Yep. Thank you very much, David. Yeah, I had better landings, but I'll take it. Thank you very much. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna replay that one more time from the final part when we pass through the trees, and maybe just use this angle. And I need to get an Xbox controller. So let's roll that back and resume. So you'll see an aircraft coming into the view. Yep, that's what I didn't do. The feathering was not enough, Moto. And I think that's because of the speed being too high. But here it comes. There you go. See that jump and the smoke coming from the wheels? Alright, let's just go and park this thing now. Speed the time up. And we will just jump into the... get back to the terminal where we parked, and we will close this here. But all in all, it was great flight with you guys. Moto 45. Thank you very much, my friend. I'm gonna make sure these alerts are playing. There you go. Thanks, my friend. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate it. Captain Megaxenon, thank you. Yeah, see you next week, and I will be probably scheduling this stream midweek next week for our next destination, okay? Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate it. Let's switch back and let's start our timer. Yep, everybody, have a good week, you all. And I will be seeing you in the next one. Thank you very much, guys. So, Modo, Hugh, Captain Megaxenon, Koshik, David, Pradeep, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Wouter. Thanks to all of you guys. Thanks for joining this stream with me and staying here along and flying along. See you guys next week. Have a great Sunday and a great great week next week. Talk to you later and see you in the next stream. Take care, guys. Goodbye.